med-surg unit. I've been a nurse for 2 years. I'm just here to share a story about a patient that I cared for who was diagnosed with COVID and unfortunately experienced the full course of the disease and how life-threatening it could be. His oxygen demands increased. He went from the nasal cannula to the non-rebreather. Shortly after getting to our unit, needed to be transitioned to the vapotherm, which will deliver up to 40 liters of O2. So shortly before I got report on him, he had maxed the vapo and was transitioned to the BiPAP. When I first went in to meet the patient, he was younger than my dad, which kind of hit me hard. But he was on a BiPAP, and with that, it covers your mouth and your nose, the face shield does, and so it was just a struggle just to get a drink of water or eat a bite of food. Every time he would do that, he would desat, and it would take a while to recover. So the doctor came in and talked to him about the options and the chances of being intubated and placed on a ventilator, which scared him, scared me, and that eventually, within an hour or so, we were transitioning him to the ICU to be ventilated. So we packed up all his stuff, called his wife to let her know, and as I'm pushing the patient down to our intensive care unit, I noticed that he was crying, and I was pushing from behind the bed so I could see his phone, and he was texting his wife, give my stuff away to the kids, give the guns to the boys, and just reading those texts was hard because I could hear him crying, I could see the tears down his face, and I started crying. And he got to the ICU, we got him settled in the room, and he eventually was placed on the ventilator. Every day when I came into work, I would check an ICU unit to just see if he's still in bed one. But luckily for this patient, he was able to be extubated and was lucky enough to participate in our inpatient rehab and got stronger and survived and was able to go home, which is a blessing. He was able to be extubated because not very many patients are lucky enough to get off of the vent.